Hey everybody, this is Game Freak 10124 and welcome back to another episode slash video of Super Mario 3D World for DryBones271's Let's Play of the game. Now, I know DryBones in the past, well, first off, I'll start by saying I know in the last video I said I would be doing World Crown, showing that off because that's the next thing he wanted me to show off. However, I also want to show off opening up World Crown and getting there, not just World Crown itself. So as such, I'm actually going to be showing off a level that he already fully completed in his Let's Play. He has yet to upload the video at the time of my recording this, but anyway, he has done this for his Let's Play, but considering I don't want unlocking World Crown slash opening it, World Crown, to just be like a 30-40 second video, I'm actually going to show this level off just to give a bit more, to add a bit more into the video. Otherwise it'd just be me unlocking slash opening World Crown, doing one very short thing in World Crown, and then that'd be the end of the video. At most, the video would be a minute, and I want it to be longer than that. So anyway, with my explaining and rambling over, well, it's time to get in here. I may be somewhat silent throughout this, because this isn't something I need to show off. I just don't want this video to be extremely short, so... And I'm sorry if I'm talking a bit too fast. I need to kind of mentally slow myself down. Also, one thing I will point out and mention is that, even if you're doing this level for the first time, since you follow these bosses, technically you follow these bosses, obviously technically you follow these bosses before, you can skip the scenes, which is very interesting. Galaxy 2 didn't even do that with Boss Blitz Galaxy, which is where they got the name for this. They took Boss Blitz Galaxy and Galaxy 2, that's where they got the name for this. I just basically said the same thing twice, but anyway. I can't remember what my main point was I was making, but anyway. Anyway, Boss Blitz, that's what it was. And Boss Blitz in Super Mario Galaxy 2, you do it the first time. Well, actually, never mind. That would make sense, because those are bosses in Galaxy 1. None of the bosses you fight in Boss Blitz in Galaxy 2 are bosses you've actually fought in that game specifically yet. So never mind what I'm saying, guys. I'm crazy. No, not really, but... It just took me a minute to realize why you can't skip them the first time. The boss's scenes. The first time you get to Boss Blitz Galaxy in Super Mario Galaxy 2. Now it's time for the Histocrats. It's time to cheat these crats out. Come on. Fine. Here's how you cheat these guys out extremely fast and quickly. Rosalina, the spin, jump, and spinning. Well, I don't want to die, so I'll take the other cat bell. I'm failing at this, hardcorely. But at least the first hits I got in them showcase well how you want to do this. Real fast and easy. Boom. Boom. This is how you completely wreck the Histocrats with Rosalina. Must get back up to max lives. Apparently when I fought... Oh, I haven't fought them yet. Okay, then. These are apparently the bosses you're intending to fight first, as I do believe... Or this is the boss you're intending to fight first, as I do believe after you beat him, you get the first green star. Seems kind of weird considering he's the fourth one over in the main room. You remember I played through this? I fought him previously. There was actually one time where I managed to keep all three of those boulder enemies you throw at him to do damage to him alive. So I like completely wrecked him. Didn't have to wait for him like I'm having to for this final hit here. It was pretty amazing. I thought doing that was impossible. I never thought it was a thing you could do. I was so happy when I found that out. Anyway, now it's time to wreck Boom Boom. Anyway, this boss's name is Boom Boom, and the girl that looks a lot like him is Pom Pom. Boom Boom was first in the first game he was ever in was Super Mario Bros. 3. The first game Pom Pom was ever in was Super Mario 3D Land for the Nintendo 3DS. Figure since I'm showing this off, I might as well give you guys a little bit of trivia you may or may not know. And if I'm wrong about Pom Pom, please, and she actually was in a game for Super Mario 3D Land, someone please correct me in the comments below. Anyway, now it's time to collect all my keys, so we can finish out this level. No more bosses, let's finish up the level. Of course, you guys, if you've watched DryBones' video where he does this, you know that there was no fooling you. There's no way I could fool you guys. I'm sorry I'm struggling with what I'm trying to say here, or what I was trying to say there, but anyway. Also, this guy becomes, I'm not sure if that's purple, maroon, or what that color is. Looks like a pinkish purple or something. 3 Rosalinas are better than 2. There's 3 Rosalinas here. 1 for me, 1 for DryBones271, and 1 for you guys, the viewers. And also, DryBones should know this by now, but I'll be mentioning something in a second once World Crown unlocks. Or the way to get there, I should say. After getting every single gold flagpole, every single green star, and every single stamp in the game, the final world is now open. Something DryBones couldn't do because there were green stars that were just too frustrating for him to get, which I can totally understand. But anyway. And also, if you guys noticed briefly there, after you beat every single level like this and unlock World Crown, but doing everything I previously mentioned, you see icons for the level which show what characters you've beaten the level with. Now, DryBones should know this by now, but I'll explain it anyway. Once you unlock World Crown, then you can view what levels you've beaten with what characters. And there is a purpose for this. I won't mention what it is until I do the final level of World Crown, but there is a significance to beating every single level with every single character. That's all I'll say for right now. But anyway, World Crown is now open. Now, as DryBones will probably show off in his video prior to my videos cleaning up for him for this game, in this game, there'll be a sand thing here. It'll be a block rather than this rocket that's right here, and it'll have a picture of a flagpole, or what looks like one of these flagpoles, like this one right here. A picture of a green star, and or not a picture of a green star, just a picture of a star, which is supposed to represent the green stars, and then a picture of a stamp, which means what I explained previously. Get all green stamps, or green stars, stamped, and get to the top of every flagpole in the game, and you will unlock this rocket to take you to World Crown. Anyway, I need to start cleaning up on this, because I'm starting to run out of time for this. But anyway. And also, the frickin', I'm sorry I said frickin'. Anyway, the world map for World Crown, or the music for World Crown in the overworld is the Comet Observatory theme at full power from Super Mario Galaxy. Anyway, here's the stamp house of World Crown. This is the small thing I was going to show off. If I didn't do Boss Blitz, I would have just showed off unlocking World Crown and this, and it would have been well under, definitely been under a minute, almost guaranteed. But anyway, guys, I hope you guys all enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next time for the last videos finishing up World Crown for DryBones271's LP. See you guys next time.